Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna try to make this intro as quick as possible because I have a lot of videos I want to film today. There's a lot of stuff that I need to get done, but I was wanting to film them, so I'm gonna be putting up 3, 4, maybe 5 videos this week. So yeah, I have a lot of videos to film. In this video, I'm going to be planting some seeds. I'm gonna try and grow some Christia obcordata from seed. And then I also have some sensitive plants that I'm going to try and grow from seed. I've never done it before, so I'm going to do my best. I said I wasn't going to make this intro long, but the pug is crying, so. I want to do a chop and prop video. I want to kind of walk around and propagate a bunch of plants and get them ready for sale and giveaways this spring once the weather warms up a little bit more. So I'm going to do that. I have these cuttings here, stem cuttings, of a bouquet of flowers that I got for my birthday. I thought it might be kind of cool to dip them in some hormone and see if any of them root or produce more flowers. So I'm going to do that in that video. I have another video. I have some staghorn ferns who have shield fronds, so I was really excited to find some. So I'm gonna mount those to a piece of pine in one video. There's another video I'm gonna do where I will be building a living wall with moss, and I'm gonna put it in my greenhouse. You can see it in my bedroom back there. I'm gonna do a greenhouse tour when that's done, and I might film. I have an indoor goldfish pond that I've been working on. I might film something for that. It's not nearly finished yet, so I don't know for sure if I'm gonna do that. Eventually, probably. What else? I have another terrarium set up for begonias that I'm going to be getting. I think that's it for now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the video. I have my seeds here. The Christia obcordata ones. Those ones had to be soaked in water for 24 hours, which I did. You had to remove them from their seed pods, and this is what I have. I don't know, can I do this without spilling it everywhere? It ended up turning the water this funny color. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway. I got quite a few in there. I do have more in a package, but I'm going to try these first, and if these don't work, I'll try another method. I'm going to put them all in peat, and then I'm going to put them in a terrarium with really high humidity. I'm going to put a humidifier right beside them. Yeah, the most important part from what I've seen is keeping them moist. If they dry out, they will die very quickly. So, is there lipstick? No, I'm good. The other ones I have are sensitive plant seeds. I'll put the scientific name on the screen because it's escaping my mind what they are right now. And these ones are still in the pods, so I have to remove them from the pods. Just to show you how to do that, I'm not going to do them all on video, but you basically take the pods and you rub it between your fingers, and the seed will literally just pop right in. And some, I don't know if it matters a whole lot. Some say to do it before you soak them, some say to do it after. And these seeds, you want to put them in boiling hot water and let them soak for 24 hours after that. So that's what I do with those ones. So I'm gonna go ahead, remove these from their pods, and then get little pots ready to pot them in. Popping in again, I just saw something really cool that I wanted to show on camera. These seeds have been sitting for 24 hours in water. These are the ones that I boiled, and this one has already sprouted. If I can get it to show up. Isn't that cool? There's already like a little sprout coming out. I'm sorry for the background noise. My puppy is tearing up tissue paper, but it's entertaining him, so I'm not gonna stop him right now. So I have all my little pots here. I'm aware that these are way too big for the little seedlings I'm going to be putting in them. I don't have access to smaller ones. The ones locally that I could find were extremely expensive, and I just wasn't willing to spend that much money. I'm hoping this will be okay. They'll stay damp better this way. I'm hoping that's fine, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is just plant 3, maybe 4 seeds per pot. And I do have a couple different ones. I have netted pots, I have clear plastic cups, and then I have like an orchid pot here. I had a bunch of these. I don't know where they all went to. I'm going to need to find them because I will need them. I'm using Sphagnum peat moss to fill them up with. I know that this is not a sustainable, it's not a sustainable, it's not a sustainable, I know this isn't a sustainable, and I'm aware that this is not a sustainable potting medium. I don't well, I'm using it because I have it. I'm going to finish this bag off. I won't be buying it again. I'm going to use alternative ones. I had bought this originally because I thought it was literally sphagnum moss, but it wasn't. It was sphagnum peat moss, which is, again, it's horrible for the environment. It's not sustainable. So I won't be continuing to use this. I'm just finishing this bag off. I know a lot of people might be against that as well, but I don't want to waste it now that I have it. So I am using it for this, but I will not be purchasing it again in the future. So I'm just going to fill all these up. Continuing on, I'm going to be putting the sensitive plants in this medium. The advice I was given for the Christia alcordatus was to, or swallow plant or butterfly plant. I think they have a couple different common names. I'm going to call it the swallow plant from now on. The advice I was given was to have them like plant the seeds and grow into seedlings using like cotton pads or gauze and that kind of stuff. I have gauze on hand, so I'm going to try it that way. Again, I have more of those seeds, so if it doesn't work out, I can switch over to something else. Hopefully it goes well. So yeah, this is for the swallow seeds, and then I'm going to put the other ones in gauze until they sprout, and then I'll transplant them into little containers. My cat's helping. Oh, that was almost a disaster. I think these mugs are really cute too. My mom gave them to me for my birthday on Saturday. This is the dog one, and this is the kitty one. I think they're super cute. We got Sneezes. She's sitting right here helping. She loves to play in soil and dirt and stuff. I can't bring out my big bin without her being inside of it. Whenever I use the shovel too, sometimes I have to switch off of using it because she'll paw it and like dump everything off of it. Oh, just like that. It's everywhere. Kitty, why? Theo, enough. One sec, I have to save my plug. And my video cut off, so I don't know where it left off. Anyway, to deal with the biting and stuff, we've just been, you know, positive reinforcement, ignoring him, walking away when he gets nippy, and then, of course, because of the teething, we've been putting toys in the freezer to make them cold, so that he has something that kind of soothes his teeth and his gums. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put the seeds in their spots now. I'm going to aim to do 4 in each, I think. I literally had just enough pots to do 4 per pot. And hopefully that's okay. I should be able to separate them before they like entangle. And even if they do entangle, I don't mind. It will just make a fuller pot, that's fine. I just had a thought though. For the netted pots, I'm really worried that the seeds are gonna wash out when I go to wet these. That was a really bad idea. Because now the seeds might, and they're so tiny that I'm not gonna be able to see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna water them. I just realized I forgot to hit record. Okay, to fill you in, I put 4 seeds in each pot. I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure the netted pots, the seeds are now gonna wash out when I go to water it. Maybe not. I'm gonna try and be hopeful because there's no way I'm gonna be able to find them in there. So I'm gonna grab my watering can and go ahead and water them, and I'll be right back. My video keeps cutting off and I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I just finished filling like a top layer over the top of the seeds. I'm hoping the seeds didn't wash out in any of the netted pots. I'm kind of worried. So for the next ones, I'm going to soak the sorry, Kitty. I'm gonna soak the garlic. Okay, so basically my phone was out of storage because I have too many videos and pictures, and then I've never emptied the trash on my phone, so doing that freed up some space. It should stop cutting off now. I'm gonna go back to putting these seeds. Also, I just had a thought. If my cat ate these seeds, I wonder if they're toxic. They might be. I'm gonna have to look that up and monitor her really closely because I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I feel so bad and I'm worried now. Like when you look up online, it all I could find was basically that monitor for symptoms. But then other sources would be like, it's an emergency, bring them to the vet immediately. Thing is, we just went into COVID lockdown. There's no vets open except for the vet college. And it's an ER. So she's not showing symptoms. I don't know, I'll watch her. If she starts getting sick or anything, I'll have to bring her. I feel really bad. I shouldn't have left these out while I went and got the computer. That was rather silly of me. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward this part because it's taking me forever because the seeds are sticking to my fingers. And I'll be right back. Okay, so the seeds are all placed. I'm going to wet some more gauze, place some over the top, and then I'm going to move them over to the terrarium, which is currently housing a single begonia and some staghorns, which I'm doing a video on in a little bit. If you liked this video and you're interested in the staghorn one, I'm going to be mounting them and kind of turning it into like a little memoriam thing. I'm going to put, use like a long pine board and mount the ferns, and then I'm going to put pictures of my pets who have passed away. I'm going to put pictures of them in between each of the ferns, or at least that's my plan. It might change as I get going, but I like having pictures up of my, in my old apartment I had pictures up on my fridge. I just thought this might be kind of a cuter way to display the pictures, so I haven't done anything yet since moving down here, so yeah. Someone left a comment on my previous video too, saying talking about doing an apartment tour. I think that would be a fun idea once I get everything cleaned up because it is still messy. The second bedroom, for example, I'm trying to turn it into like a gaming room. So it's good. I have to get a new desk and stuff like that put in there. There's a couch in there right now that I have to get moved upstairs to my boyfriend's apartment. Yeah, there's still stuff that needs to be done, and I don't really want to. I guess I could do an updated tour, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm gonna move these over and then give you kind of a little view of the setup I have. So this is my setup over here. This is the begonia. I do have another begonia that's being shipped in a couple of weeks. This will eventually be a full-on terrarium. I'm gonna put moss and everything in here. I'm gonna put begonias and probably some orchids in here. But for right now, I'm gonna keep these guys in here to keep the humidity up. I have some grow lights on top of them. Yeah, I'll check back in if they start growing. I'll probably post to my Instagram just so I'm not uploading a video every time, or I'll do like an updates video on new growths for all of my plant collection. You can see some of the water is kind of starting to soak up through the top layer there, which is good. Those are nice and wet. Those are the grow lights. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you're interested in any of the future videos I mentioned at the beginning of this one, go ahead and subscribe to be notified. I'll be posting when they're up on my Instagram. So yeah, I've been thinking, one last thing I forgot. I've been thinking about getting a heat mat for seedlings. I get like conflicting information on it. Some people tell me that it can cause like rot and stuff and it's not a good idea. Other people tell me it does wonders. If you've used heat mats for seedlings or like rooting anything, let me know in the comments what your experience has been. I'm really curious on what to do with that. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next video now. Talk to you guys later.